What's up, guys? Ready for my final Total Drama Revenge of the Island review? It's been a long few months. I didn't even think I'd see this through. Reviewing all these episodes has been pretty fun. Some like them and others dislike them. Even some idiots thought this was the episode even though the first word in the title is review. Today I will review the episode, go over the series, talk about Season 5. Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Episode 13. Brawn vs. Brawn, the ultimate showdown. Lightning vs. Cameron, an all-out brawl. The episode starts off where the last one left off, at night. Lightning is pretty much bragging that he can beat Cameron. Actually, he does this all through the episode. The horns blow, and it's morning. Chris has on this Roman garb. Chris lets them talk to someone back home for a bit. Cameron's mom looks exactly like him, but with a huge afro and a dress. That's kind of gross. Oh yeah, and she calls him Cammy Bear. Lightning's dad is some kind of big sports figure. Total Drama must be pretty big in the world if they're making an official announcement about it. Lightning's father pretty much puts his rings on the line, which has Lightning scared, and then he's suddenly pumped about it. All the contestants are back. Zoe and Mike are together. Stacy's hair is gone. Dakota is a monster. Scott looks like a vegetable. Everyone else is pretty much the same. Pretty much everyone's cheering for Cameron. I mean, who really likes Lightning? The finale has Cameron and Lightning fighting one-on-one in a gladiator fight. Chef has put trash all over the useful items that they need to build or create a suit or armor or weapons. So Lightning basically builds like this weird armor. He has like a pot on his head, and he has it's just weird. But Cameron's was confusing at first. He uses a laptop which he powers with the toxic mushroom. Lightning has a spiked mannequin leg as his weapon. Cameron has a detailed formula and appears to have not built anything yet. And then the challenge begins, and he has a suitcase. At first I was thinking, what the heck is he gonna do? Then he opens it, and I think he either kicks it or sticks his foot in, and he pretty much transforms to like a parody of Iron Man. At this point in the episode, I was jumping out of my seat. I was like, this is so awesome. I was just thinking like, oh man, Cameron's won this already. Chris will be releasing various obstacles that they have to avoid and, get rid of. They have to pin each other for 3 seconds to win the match. It sounds easy enough. The obstacles were pretty much anything they encountered this season. I'm not going over everything, but this fight was awesome. The obstacles begin to disrupt things and attack the other contestants. Oh wow, I didn't say that sentence right. The obstacles begin to disrupt things and attack the other contestants, Chris and the interns. We can blame Lightning for he pretty much destroys the remote, not directly, but Cameron blasts him. Cameron shoots a blast at Lightning. Lightning hits it with his mannequin leg, and then it shoots over in the area where Chris and the interns are at. And when they get out of the way, the remote is destroyed and all the obstacles are released. Personally, this is where I feel Cameron's downfall started. By rescuing his friends, he left an opening for Lightning to win. After all this madness, Lightning is smacking Cameron's suit like crazy. He loses all of his power, but then he creates an electromagnetic charge. I'm sorry, that word was hard to say. This is so awesome. And then they go to a commercial break, and I was just like, This episode is just full of great moments. If you're watching this and haven't finished the series, leave now. There will be spoilers about who wins in 3, 2, 1, please leave. This is pretty much where the series endings differ. Ignore my comment earlier about saying that Cameron's downfall, that really has nothing to do with the ending. So this is the Cartoon Network ending, which is the American ending. Cameron is powerless. Lightning is a giant magnet, and then he gets hit by barrels. He is struck by lightning, and his hair turns white. I gotta admit, that's kinda cool. Cameron falls down, then Lightning does. Then Lightning falls down. Lightning wins. That's the ending. That's ending 1, and it aired in America. I dislike this one because the the bully pretty much won. I mean, you gotta admit, for the last few episodes, Lightning pretty much has turned into a bully for Cameron. He's pretty much turned into a jerk. There's one more thing I want to say. You know, the electromagnetic charge, pretty much, that's what turned Lightning into a magnet. I think that's about it. Yeah. Alright, moving on to ending 2. This ending pretty much contains different dialogue, but, you know, it's just got a different ending. Cartoon Network has it up on their YouTube page if you haven't seen it. I looked it up right after I finished the episode. Let's just start where Lightning got struck by lightning. Lightning falls first, and then Cameron has enough strength to push his suit on Lightning. I really loved this one, but it aired everywhere but America. What's your guys' problem? You voted for the bully. You pretty much voted for the bad guy. Maybe it's because I didn't vote. Because of school, I can't really watch these episodes right when they come out, and I wasn't caught up, so blame school. Okay, back to ending 1. Notice how everyone is nice that Lightning has the money. Money changes people so much. Remember that in life. He wants to buy some stupid sports arena. I mean, I don't like sports myself, and I don't like the character of Lightning. That's pretty much why I find the whole thing stupid, but, you know, if you're into sports, I guess that'd be pretty cool for you. Ending 2 has Cameron saying that he wants to share the money with everyone. This is also kind of stupid in my opinion. I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's a nice thing, it's a nice gesture, but some of the people weren't so nice. Let's see. Joe, I don't know why they didn't talk about Joe. They pretty much blamed Scott for being like a bad guy, because in the episode, Chris was like, "Who cares? It's Scott," and then everyone was laughing. I'm like, what about Joe? Joe was pretty much a villain as well in this season. So, yeah. I wouldn't have shared with Joe, but I think everyone else was pretty much nice. But some of the characters I still didn't like, even if they were nice people. Brick said he wanted to open up something fashion related. I don't know. This guy, he's getting weirder and weirder. There might be something wrong with him. Alright, so back to both endings. Chris tries to blow up their boat. I'm guessing that will force them to continue the game. And I looked up on the wiki. This and another season are the only 2 seasons where someone has actually kept the money. Because Total Drama, did Owen keep the money in Total Drama Island? I don't think so. I don't know. I'll look it up. Don't quote me on anything. I know in Total Drama World Tour, it was thrown into the volcano with Ezekiel. I don't really remember what else happened in Total Drama Action or Island. It's been years. But, you know. Continuing back to both endings, Chris blows himself up instead. And then they just zoom in on Chef's face, and I couldn't help but laugh. Because, you know, you always have these pranks between Chef and Chris, and it's so cool. So Chris gets busted, and the island is now under government protection. You know, everyone's happy now, except Chris. I wonder will this affect the next season, because I have some details about season 5, and I'll give them to you. When I first started reviewing these episodes, someone spoiled me that Cameron wins Total Drama Revenge of the Island. It caused me to root for him and not enjoy the show as much, because by knowing who wins, it's just like, oh man, Cameron's gonna win, and it's just like, who cares what happens? And that's kind of why I enjoyed season 1, 2, and 3 more. And I won't be reviewing the Total Drama series anymore, because there are idiots out there who want to spoil it for people. So, even though Lightning won in America, that still wasn't a surprise to me, because I got on Facebook and I like the Total Drama Revenge of the Island page, right? So when I got on Facebook, it said Lightning won, and I hadn't seen the finale yet because I have homework and different things to do, and I was just so angry. There's just too many jerks out there, and I think Cartoon Network was way too quick on like, oh wow, we just had the finale, we gotta get that out there. Lightning wins. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's too late. And it's just like, what? But Cameron is a better character. That's why the picture I put up was the one of Cameron winning instead of the one of Lightning winning. Because they don't really let villains win, or evil people. I mean, Heather won, but she was the main focus of Total Drama World Tour. But my favorite characters this season were Cameron, Mike, Zoe, B, and Dawn. You probably noticed that throughout the reviews. So yeah. And there was actually one of the reviews where I said I think it was I said Harold or something. Harold punched Duncan. That was wrong. It was Cody. I'm sorry, I forget details. That is epic. When Cody punched Duncan in the face, I think it was Total Drama. Was it a Total Drama Action or World Tour? That was epic. Alright, so here's the official information for Season 5 that will be related to the... okay, I don't know what I was talking about. This is official information for Season 5. Season 5 will be related to the island, and, because Season 1 and Season 4 were rated the highest, so I'm guessing the creator and all the writers and all the, the executive producer are probably like, oh, wow, the island is bringing in the ratings, so we gotta go back there. So, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but if the island is the most popular one and you want more money, just go for it. The characters most likely won't be getting redesigns, because someone asked about that, but it causes problems, I think with money or production. That's all I know. For more information, please subscribe to, I don't even have the channel. The link will be in the description, or you can find out more Total Drama information, and it is official. It's the voice actor of Chris. I think his name's Christian, and he talks to the creator. He interviews him. He also he talks to other voice actors, and of course Total Drama news. For me, I want Season 5 to be the longest and the biggest. I want it to be the final one because I don't really know how far this concept can go. I think they said the first season they were kind of basing it on some show called Survival, but I don't know how far this show can go. Bring back everyone, just let the drama begin. The series just keeps getting better and better with each season, but please try to air it at the same time. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Please try to air it at the same time in Canada and America, because even if you're a week behind. Oh, sorry, the TV was on. Okay, hey guys, this is where the last review left off. The final Total Drama Revenge of the Island review. I got cut off, so basically I was saying that they should try to air it in America and Canada at the same time, because people spoil you, and someone spoiled it for me, and I didn't really enjoy the show as much, and some people who watched the videos might have read the comments section. They could have gotten spoiled as well, but after review 2 or 3, I blocked the comments, but they should be open now, so I don't really know. I should leave them closed, because I might get some hateful comments, because it's not the episode, even though the first part of the title says review. This season was great, but it could be better. I mean, I still say Season 1 was probably the best. We got introduced to the campers, and then it kind of got better, but I want everyone to be back for the, if Season 5 would be the final one, I would want all the characters to be back. Or even then, I would like them to try to incorporate all of them into the story somehow. Let me see. I also feel the series could, incorporate the characters' lives more into it. Even though it was just, a glimpse, we got to see, Cameron's mom, Lightning's dad, more stuff like that. The world outside of Total Drama Island, or outside of the plane and Total Drama World Tour. They went around the world, but that's about it. I'd rather see them interact with some people outside of the story. Total Drama Action was actually on Total Drama Island, so that's the same place. The characters are still interesting to the point I would like to see them. Like, they're interesting. Like, at the point I would like to see them in a classroom or at school. Like a flashback, maybe. Like, oh, one of these kids got bullied in class, or one of these kids like super smart, and see how that affects them on the island. Like, show us instead of describing to us. What was Zoe? She was like weak. She didn't really have that many friends, I guess you could say. And some people thought Dawn was kind of creepy. Maybe show us a flashback of what happened in their past, or how they got to become this person. So basically, that's all I wanted to say. I'm a Total Drama fan for life. Thanks for watching. Facebook and Twitter links are below. Peace out, guys.